Being thoughtful and kind is not always about giving something to someone. Being thoughtful and kind is giving other people the space and the time, maybe to make mistakes and to get it right. You see, as a rule, I try not to find fault, even when it's staring me up in the face. Fault finding is putting down somebody who may be struggling to get it right. Not everybody gets it right the first time, or the second time, or the third time. And so being thoughtful and kind is the ability to allow the other person who hasn't got it right to try again and to learn again. In my conversations with friends, colleagues, sometimes what comes up is how somebody didn't do it right. It's how somebody is always getting it wrong, but not how we can help or suggest things that will help this person to get it right. I do not know anybody who gets it right all the time. And I think when it comes to humility, humility is allowing people to get up from where they fell and not constantly tell them that they have fallen. They know they have fallen. They know they got it wrong. But to constantly rub it in their faces means that getting up from where they have fallen becomes extremely difficult. I forget things sometimes. So why should I not accept that other people too forget things? The way I do things is totally different to the way other people will do things. Sometimes my children tell me to chill because when I put my mind to do something, I can't rest until it is done. But they want me to take a step back and take my time to do it until it is done, which is good in a way because when something has got to be done, especially when it has got a time by which it has to be done, then you've got to do it. You got to put everything else aside and do it. You see, as the old saying goes, time and tide waits for no man. And so there are things we can take our time to do. There are things we can even put on a back burner. But there are things that need our attention right now. And when the right now doesn't come, it delays everything else. And so even when things are delayed, even when things are not done according to specification, I think we all need grace in our hearts to allow the person who could not get it right to start again. I think sometimes we lose work colleagues, we lose staff members who could have done better if they had stayed on, if we had encouraged them to stay on and to learn to do it well. But it looks like we live in a microwave generation. If it's not done in a minute, then that person's got to go out and another person comes. But the more we have staff turnover like that, things get delayed. And the excellence that we are seeking, the perfection that we are seeking, we do not arrive at that. And so for me, my thought and my message is that let's allow people to fail. Failure is telling a person to start again, to do it again. Failure is not to write a person off. The person who has never failed doesn't exist. I believe that is why Jesus told those who were ready to stone that woman caught in adultery, they were ready to stone her to death. Jesus said to them, "He who has no sin should be the first to throw a stone." In my opinion, what this means is that we all get it wrong one time or the other. And so having the patience with a person who has got it wrong, having the patience not to accuse, not to humiliate, not to put that person down, but to gently say, okay, this is how you should have done this. Can you put that in mind for next time? Sometimes next time never comes. And so let's do what we can do when we can do it without finding fault. Well, fault is there, but we need another way of dealing with the faults of other people as we may want them to deal with our own faults. Thank you.